Good morning, everybody. Dingalan Dan, Philippines Beach Palm, coming to you from beautiful, sunny, hot Dingalan Aurora, Philippines. Sunday, July 5th, 9:30 in the morning. I have a question from my brother. Wanted to see the cover we made for the chicks and the mom, in case it rains and keep them out of the sun. We just made this little cover. It's actually a big cover, 8 foot. Made out of black rubber. We had to glue a bunch of strips together because when we originally built the cubos that got destroyed, Bonnie, Ryan, the guy that built them, cut all of our black rubber sheets in the strips to put on the roof. I don't know why he did it, but he ruined all of our sheets. Now we have to glue them back together. So luckily we had the glue, and this should be sufficient. Keep them out of the rain and keep the sun off of them. So when in the afternoon, when the sun sets over here, it gets really hot over here. So they seem to be okay. The chicks go in and out. Every time they get scared, they go running back. But they wander around. And then we just throw the food in there on the ground. Change the water. They seem to be okay. So that's it. That's the cover. We have plenty more black rubber. We just have to glue it in strips if we need more. It's the same black rubber you see on the roof there. And I know that looks like it's falling apart, but it's multi-layered. Only the top layer is ripping. And then if we spring a leak, we just put more black rubber over it. That's the way it's going to be until we can afford to rebuild the house over here. Once we rebuild the house, we will fix the roof. But it's extensive. Can't afford to do it right now until we sell the house in Batangas. So Grace also bought more plants. She hung them. This one here. Then I just re-stained this post here. And she put orchids on the tree here, where the broom's hanging. More plants hanging. Everything looks pretty good. She keeps up on the plants. She likes doing it. I let her do it. I don't care. She puts more over here. Excuse me. Big sneeze. There's an empty water jug ready to go out. Like I said, we pretty much get one a day. We keep 3 on hand. More plants. They're doing laundry again today. They're also making some kind of dessert out of the corn. They got a bunch of free corn from Jennifer. She went and got sacks of it. Also, we put some plywood up for the female here, because the rabbit lady, the one that knows a lot about rabbits, raises them, said the female needs privacy. She doesn't like people watching her, especially if she's going to have the babies. Also, she was chewing through the green fencing netting. So that's another reason we put the plywood, but mostly for privacy. That's what she said, so we did it. So we're just waiting to see when she has her little babies, her little bunnies. What other news? Oh, we called Omar, our neighbor in Batangas. Ask him how things were there, because he's a military guy. He helps with the COVID and all that. As we asked him to cut our grass there, because it's been months and months. He said he was going to do it. We also asked him what the restrictions are on going back home there. He said as long as you have a travel pass and a health pass, once you get there you have to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks. You can't leave your house. So bring everything you need, groceries, whatever you need, enough for 2 weeks. Because once you're there, you cannot leave. If you do, you get in big trouble. But we can go back. We just have to get the pass. We still have to find out about Catherine if it's a problem. We might go tomorrow or the next day to find out about getting the health pass to get out of here. She wants to go by next weekend. It's best to travel on like Sunday. Sunday's the least traveled day and the least amount of traffic, especially when we have to go through Manila. Sunday's the best. So if we leave early in the morning on Sunday, we get to Batangas, 6 hours to Batangas. Get to Batangas, I don't know, around before noon. It's okay. But we're going to have to make a stop somewhere for groceries, because we can't get everything we need here. So that's the story, but I'll keep you updated on what happens and whether we get the pass or not this week. But we need to get back there so I can sell that house and do some other things around there. We have bills to pay also. Things keep piling up. They're probably going to ask me for money for their high-speed internet over there, because I was paying 3,000 pesos a month. That's $60. But we've been gone for 4 months. So if they ask me to pay for 4 months, I'm going to tell them to pull it out, because I'm not paying for time I wasn't there. That's a lot of money. It's 12,000 pesos. Remember, 1,000 pesos is $20. So, I don't know. Maybe it ruins your credit. Well, we don't have credit anyway. Everybody pays cash. So I don't know what they're talking about credit. Anyway, it's PLDT. We can't get PLDT here anyway. So I'm going to tell them to take it out. I'm not paying them. And we have other bills like cable, and water and electric. Water and electric shouldn't be much because nobody's been using it. But we have 3 months of cable. And there's other things too that's going to spring up. So that's the situation. We have a lot of things to go back to. It's going to be a hassle. It's going to be a headache. But I gotta do it if I want to sell that house. Then as soon as we're done doing everything we need to do over there, then we'll come back here. I'd like it to be the last time we have to, but I don't know. We'll see. If we can get things sold, we can get a moving truck and get our stuff over here. Maybe it will be. So I'm tired of making the trip 6 hours back and forth. It's no fun. So that's the situation, that's the update. The road out here is still not dry, the cement's not dry yet. Can't take a truck on it yet, so I have to keep waiting. I don't know how long it's going to take. But I'm going to check again later on today or tomorrow. So basically that's all the updates. I checked on all the chickens' eggs today. The one chicken that was in her own little cage with her eggs. Nothing hatched. I got really mad because nobody's checking on the eggs, how old they are, if she's sitting on them. There was a big pile of them, maybe, I don't know, maybe 15 eggs in there. Who knows what are new, what are old. Nobody's been checking. They just keep the door closed. They give her a little food, little water. I said, you got to do this every day. You got to check how many eggs she's sitting on them. If she's not, take the old ones out. Oh, it doesn't matter, they said. It doesn't matter. Sure it does. I got real pissed off. And Jimmy grabbed a few of the old eggs and mixed them up and ate them. He'll eat anything. He don't care. They all do. They have iron stomachs. Not me. I told him I want just the fresh eggs that they just laid. So anyway, we're pretty much starting over with that chicken because she's not been sitting on the eggs and nothing's hatched. So that's it. I gotta keep on everybody, especially Jimmy. He does nothing unless you tell him to do something. Sits in his corner over there where the blue Kubo is. He'll sit there all day unless you give him a project. So yeah, everything looks like paradise here, but it's not always paradise. There's problems here too. But really, nothing like you're facing in the U.S. It's crazy over there. Glad I'm not a bartender anymore. Closing all the bars. Restaurants. Just to-goes. Liquor stores are probably doing good business. I know my friend Mike Schwarman, who owns a liquor store in Maryland. They're doing good. Everybody buys it. They can take it home. You just can't drink there. And then you got all the Black Lives Matter crap going on over there. We don't even have black people here. Just the native people that have real dark tans. They look black, but they're not. Anyway, good luck. Hope everybody had a happy 4th of July in the U.S. and wherever else you're watching from. Hope you had a nice weekend. Keep on watching. Tune in. Leave me some comments. Come on, people. Subscribe. If you watch my channel on a regular basis, just subscribe. Even if you've only watched it once and you hate it. Do me a favor and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. I appreciate it. Everybody in this town will appreciate it because I hire people. And if I make some money on YouTube eventually, I can hire more people. There's no jobs here except for collecting seaweed and a few other things people do. They just get by. They survive. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself and your family. Dingalan Dan, Beach Bum out.